Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FANB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening pitch here between ICC and Northwest. This is a rivalry that goes back years. Both these coaches have been in the league for quite a while, so they know each other really well. Full day of baseball here. We got a triple header as Northeast and Northwest will be game 2, and we'll wrap up the night with ICC and Northeast scheduled to come your way at 6 p.m. I'm Adam Gore. We'll be joined here in a little while by Dr. Brad Boggs here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. We do appreciate everyone that has tuned in here and just making their day with us here out at the ballpark as the umpires are meeting at home plate. And I imagine it might be the coaches telling the umpires a little bit more than what they know here. As we said, they've been around the game for quite a while as we'll wait for that First American National Bank opening pitch and our Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for your Indians to be called out here in a moment. Our second game of the day will not be here on Let's Go ICC TV, or it will be on the Northeast channel with the play-by-play. We might keep ours live. We've had a couple of troubles with our stream today, so we might be trying to figure that out between games as well. We do appreciate Dave Edwards for helping us out, as always, along with the crew at WSN. Let's take you to the field now for the announcing of the starting lineups.
And in right field, number 2, Jackson Lee. Center field, number 9, Ty Robertson. Left field, number 23, Eli Hancock. First base, number 17, Bo Rock. Second base, number 35, Drew Capobianco. Shortstop, number 34, Matthew Martinowicz. Third base, number 16, Wilbur Dunk. Catcher, number 14, Gray Bain. Pitcher, number 13, Reese Rude. And your DH, number 29, Jackson Settlemyers. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the national anthem?
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening pitch here between ICC and Northwest. And that First American National Bank opening pitch is swung on, pulled down the left side, and is going to be foul for nothing but a long, exciting strike one. That First American National Bank opening pitch coming your way at 12:05. That's 12:05. ICC fans, show your school spirit with the First American National Bank exclusive ICC debit card. Slow roller to third base. Throw across the way is in time 5-3 to retire Jacob Hill. So with one out in the inning, this is going to be Gear coming to the plate.
Number 16, Kate Greer.
As this pitch is fouled back and out of play for strike one. Breaking pitch just falling off the table a little bit too low. This is Reese Ruth on the hill for the Indians. We'll bring you the starting lineup for both squads in between the innings here. Is that pitch missing low? 2-1 now goes the count. This is Cade Greer at the plate, the center fielder here in game one for the Rangers. That pitch missing low and outside. 3-1 now is the count. And that pitch is going to miss outside, so that'll be a one-out walk issued there to Greer, the center fielder. And now this will be Peyton Martin coming to the plate. Martin playing in right field will dig in with one out and a runner at first base. That's a breaking pitch. Looked to be a little bit up, but came right back in enough to grab enough of the plate for the strike one call. That pitch missing low for a ball, evens things up now at 1-1. We do apologize for not having a scoreboard. We had it set up ready to go, but had to switch back to our basketball streaming equipment. There's a swing and a miss for strike two, so scoreboard not necessarily set up for that one. Don't know what, but it wouldn't read the cameras on the other equipment, so we hope to get that figured out here pretty soon. As this pitch fouled back, we'll stay at 1-2. Of course, getting that transition between baseball, softball, tennis, and basketball. Boy, tough one last night for the Lady Indians. Went down to Holmes and, well, had it taken away from them, for a lack of better words. And I don't really like saying that because really nothing you can do about it at the end of the day, I guess you can say, is Holmes, a very good basketball team, took advantage of some late errors that went the way of, I guess you can say, the Bulldogs, as this is a fly ball out to center field. Center fielder makes the diving play. Nice job out there in center field, as that was Ty Robertson making the long run and the diving catch out there in center for out number 2. And now this will bring up the first baseman, Hayden Davis. Men's basketball action will be tomorrow night, right back here on the Red Channel. 7 o'clock start. As that pitch in there for a strike from Reese. Kahoma came back late and beat Southwest on the road as the throw over to first, not in time. So Kahoma will be coming to town. Third time that ICC has faced Kahoma this season, and as everybody knows, it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a year. As runner goes, throw down is more than in time. And the Indians get the 3-up, 3-down inning in the non-traditional sense there with the caught stealing. So with that, let's take a look at today's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with the 9-4 Rangers of Northwest. We've already been introduced to Jacob Hill. He led us off. He's playing shortstop. Cade Greer is the center fielder. He walked and was just caught trying to steal. Peyton Martin is the right fielder. He was robbed of an extra base hit on a great diving catch by Ty Robertson out in center field. The rest of the lineup will look like this here for the Rangers. It'll be the first baseman, Hayes Davis, followed by Eli Selby, the DH. Then James Smith will be the left fielder. Matthew Ronicali will be the catcher. Dawson Griffin will be at second base, and Tyler Pearson will be the third baseman. Pitching for the Rangers is going to be Brooke Rice. For ICC, they come in with a record of 7-2 on the year. They'll be led off by Drew Capobianco, the second baseman. He'll be followed by Matthew Martin-Nolich, the shortstop, playing third base today, and batting third will be Will Verdon. Catching will be Gray Vane. He'll be batting in that fourth spot. Batting fifth will be Jackson Lee. He'll be out in right field. Bo Rock will be the first baseman. Jackson Settlemeyer will be the DH. Eli Hancock will be in left field. We've already talked about Ty Robinson and that great diving catch he made out there in center field. Reese Ruth, your pitcher for the Indians. That is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup. See if we can squeeze in a quick commercial and be back with more right after this.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Drew Capobianco will start us off here in the bottom of the first with no score here between ICC and Northwest. Cap playing second base. Pretty much been his spot all season for the Indians so far through these first 9 games of the year. Takes that first pitch inside, but got enough of the plate for a strike call. 0-1 now is the count. Breaking pitch, and it falls off the table a bit too soon. Checked his swing, so it is a ball. 1-1 now is the count. Well, a full day of baseball, so if you're watching here, you want to get out to the ballpark, you've got plenty of time. 3 games today, ICC Northwest Game 1, then you'll have Northeast and Northwest in Game 2. And then the nightcap will be ICC and Northeast. That one's scheduled for 6 o'clock. I hope we stay on schedule is all I'm going to say. So 1-2 now is the count here to Capobianco. And that one nearly hit him. And now it evens things up at 2-2. Good crowd, though. Nice day for baseball. A little bit breezy, a little chill in the air, but if you get out in that sun, it's a great day to be outside. Breaking pitch hangs up outside. Now the count goes full at 3-2. See the volleyball team out with Coach Annie McGregor. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday to Coach McGregor. As this one hit, center fielder's going to have to come up and not going to be able to get to it. Nice at bat there by Capobianco. Fell behind in the count, was able to battle back and get a pitch he could hit. And just slice that one out to left center and leadoff single there for Capobianco. And now this is going to bring up the shortstop, Matthew Martin-Nolich. That pitch outside, blocked up nicely there by Roncalli. He's able to keep that one in front of him, and the runner stays at first base. So 1-0 is the count here to Martin-Nolich, playing shortstop today for the Indians. Is that pitch in the dirt? Cap's going to go. The throw is not in time. So Vance on the wild pitch there. It took a friendly hop there for the Rangers. Just Cap pretty quick over there, able to scamper down to second and get in the scoring position. So an RBI opportunity here for Martin-Nolich. Marty looks at that pitch. It's low, and now it's a 3-0 count here. So you got to feel like the red light's going to be on in this situation for Martin-Nolich. Or do they let him swing away if he gets something he can absolutely think he can tattoo, because he can hit for power. So 3-0 pitch, and that one's going to miss outside. And now the Indians off to a pretty good start here. Got the first runner on a single by Capobianco, and now With runners on first and second after that walk, this will be Will Verdung coming to the plate. Verdung playing third base, batting third in the lineup here for the Indians. ICC would love to strike early here, and a great opportunity with no outs. Beautiful, beautiful hook there by Brooks Rice. That just curved right back in the strike zone for strike one. Nice job coming back after a 4th straight pitch walk issued to Martin Nolich. So runners on first and second, no out. Bottom of the first, no score between ICC and Northwest. That ball in the dirt, and it'll allow runners to advance again, this time on a pass ball. Had a chance to pop up and block that one down, just couldn't quite do so. So now the Indians with a really good opportunity here to strike early. If you're Brooks Rice, you just want to take a deep breath and just worry on the batter in front of you right here. Trust your defense and see if you can get out of this inning with minimum to no damage done. 1-1 now is the count. On Verdung. That pitch missing low for a ball. 2-1 now is the count. Softball in action today. They're out at Northwest Shoals. We'll try to bring you some updates throughout the afternoon. See members of the football coaching staff making their way out to the ballpark today. They're hosting a Little Tribe camp as there's a shot up the middle over the head of a jumping pitcher, and that was a tough play. We're going to give that an infield single and an RBI there for Verdung. As that was just one of those that was hit really nowhere. As it just jumped over the head of the pitcher, and second baseman had to go a long way and had a short time to get there. And so that will go for a base hit, and the Indians take a 1-0 lead. Would have been a great play by the second baseman had he had a chance to throw with Verdung's speed. So runners on the corners now for the Indians. And this is going to be Bain at the plate, and that ball gets away again, and the Indians are taking advantage of a lot of early miscues here by the Rangers as Verdung able to scamper down to second. Wind blowing out of the ballpark, but not like it was yesterday. My goodness, the drive to Holmes yesterday for Lee was miserable. I can imagine how it was for Mike in the bus or anybody driving large vehicles yesterday. But it is blowing out to center. That pitch just missing low and outside. 2-0 now is the count here to the catcher, Bain. 1-0 ICC with the early advantage here in the bottom of the first. And this one fouled back and into the catcher. That one hurt, and a good job here by the home plate umpire just to come up and walk the ball to the pitcher and allow Roncalli a chance to kind of gather himself here. Well, the situation is this. No outs, bottom of the first. ICC leading 1-0. It's a 2-1 count here on Gray Bain, and he's got runners on second and third. So an RBI opportunity, possibly two if he can get something down into the gap in the outfield. Something hit deep enough to the outfield for sure will get a sacrifice fly in this situation. So Indians trying to cash in early here. 2-1 pitch coming from Rice. Ripped up the middle, and that's going to do it. That's what the Indians were looking for. 1 run will score. The throw will be cut off, and that'll be a 2-run single. Nice job there by Bain. Just laid back, waited on it, returned to center, right back up the middle, and ICC now off to a great start as they lead it 3-0. Still no outs. And this will be Jackson Lee coming to the plate here for the Indians. He's playing right field. We're going to have a quick meeting on the mound here, so we're going to take a timeout here. A few words from our sponsors, including Renaissance Bank, and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back. No changes made there, as we're just wanting to come out and maybe get Rice to settle down a little bit, or don't see any action in the bullpen, but I've got a tough angle at it from my point of view. 3-0 ICC with the lead. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first. And this is Jackson Lee, the right fielder, at the plate. Lee looks at that pitch, and it's going to be low. Called a ball. 1-0 is the count. That pitch drifting outside. 2-0 now is the count. Right now for the Indians, I know you want to swing the bats to make something happen here, but you want to be patient. Make sure you get something you can hit. ICC's got 3 hits and 1 walk so far here in the bottom half of the first inning. They lead it 3-0. That pitch right at the knees, called a strike. 2-1 now is the count. Nice job by Rice just to come back and find the zone there. Runner at first here for the Indians. That's Bain, who just had a 2-run single to give the Indians the 3-0 advantage. There's a shot to the second baseman. Finds it. Tosses it over for 1, and they're going to get 2. Big time Little Caesars double play there. Score that one 4-6-3 on the putout, and that was a tough play over there for the second baseman. As Griffin, that one kind of took an awkward hop on him. He was able to find it, toss it over, and get the double play. And that's a big double play there. And now this will bring Bo Rock, the first baseman, to the plate here for the Indians. Bo hammers the first pitch he sees. Right fielder's going to drift back to the warning track and just got underneath that one. And so the Indians do plate 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 walk, and nobody left on base thanks to that Little Caesars double play. We've played 1 in Fulton. We're going to take a timeout. ICC leads it 3-0. Back with more right after this.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
Dane.
I smell bacon. End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we move now to the top of the second inning. ICC leading this one 3-0. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 batters due up here. Davis, Selby, and Smith. Davis was at the plate when Greer got caught stealing to end the inning. Davis playing first base. Dangerous slow roller here. Third baseman's going to have to hurry to throw in time. Heck of a play over there at third base by Verdong. That was a slow roller that That grass didn't really help the situation there. Kind of slowed the roll down a little bit. Didn't get a good hop, so he had to reach down and barehand it and zip it across, and gets out number 1. And this is going to be ripped, and it's going to be a base hit out to right field by Eli Selby. First hit of the game for the Rangers. Wasted little time on that one. Saw a pitch he liked, jumped out on it, and gets on. So now this is going to be the left fielder, James Smith, coming to the plate. That last inning was brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. You can follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. They run the concession stand here. They're getting ready for their spring break trip. They go on the mission trips each spring break. I think they're going to Montana this year, as this pitch is fouled out of play. 1-1 now is the count. So Brother Chris doing that. And I want to say this, Brother Chris recently, I don't know how public he's made it, but he's still going around telling folks, but has announced that this will be his last year as the BSU director here at ICC. And that pitch in there for a strike, 1-2 now is the count. We appreciate everything Brother Chris has done for ICC and throughout the surrounding areas over the years. 1-2 pitch, curveball, left it hanging, ripped, and it's going to be a fair ball. This should go for extra bases. Selby is going to end up at third, and that'll be a double off the bat of Smith. So back-to-back hits for the Rangers. They trail it 3-0, but trying to get back into this one, and that was a clutch hit there off the bat of Smith. So Roncalli will come to the plate now. He's catching. He'll dig in with 1 out and runners on second and third.
Number 6, Matthew Roncalli.
He was busy in the bottom half of the first, as a lot of balls in the dirt he had to go chase. Some of them got away, allowed the Indians to advance around the bases. He would love to help his pitcher's cause here with a base hit. Takes a healthy chop at that one, nearly loses the bat on his backswing, swing and a miss for strike 1. So with 1 out, runners on second and third, ICC leading 3-0. That pitch paints the corner for a strike, and a nice job here by Ruth to bounce back and get ahead of Roncalli with an 0-2 count. This pitch popped back and out of play, and we'll stay at 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Breaking pitch hangs up just a bit too high. 1-2 now is the count here on Roncalli. Dawson Griffin on deck here for the Rangers. Fastball, that one high. Evens things up now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. That is the situation. Breaking pitch, strike 3. And that was a beauty. Roncalli knew he let a good pitch go there. And that is going to be the first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day. Renaissance Bank, they are the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to find out why. Now the second baseman, Dawson Griffin, will come up with 2 outs. Runners on second and third, and ICC leading 3-0 here in the top of the second. That hook, beautiful, in there for a strike. Griffin halfway bailed out of it that time, and it just hit the blinker and turned in for strike 1. This pitch drifts high. 1-1 now is the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Indians try to get out of the inning with no damage done here. Rangers trying to spark a 2-out rally as that pitch missing up. 2-1 now is the count. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. That pitch missing outside for a ball. Rangers with runners at second and third. Indians pretty much straight away defensively in the infield and outfield. 3-1 now is the count. And they're going to say that pitch was inside. They appeal. The infield umpire said he did not swing. I'm going to agree he did not swing, but like the pitch was in a pretty good location there. But instead, that'll be the second walk of the day, and now bases are loaded for the Rangers. And this is going to be the number 9 batter, Tyler Pearson, coming to the plate. That pitch called a strike. Pearson looking back and kind of like, hey, man, I'm not 6'2". That pitch looked to be up in the zone a little bit there. 0-1 now is the count here to the third baseman, Pearson. Breaking pitch, and that one, wow, looked to be even better than the last location. Maybe a little bit of a makeup call there. Things even up now at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Bases full of Rangers. His snap throw down to first is in time. Oh, no! No. Got him easily as the runner did not extend his foot. When he slid back in, his foot was still dragged back. And that was a missed call by the infield umpire. We'll go back and look at that one a little bit later on this evening on the replays, but great play there by Bain as he got him dead to rights, and, well, unfortunately just wasn't called out. 2-1 now is the count. That pitch missing low and outside for a ball. So 3-1 is the count here. Pearson should get something he can take a chop at. He does. Pops it up. Robertson will drift back in center field. Now will come up and make the play. Great job there by by Ruth to come back and get the out to end the inning with no damage done. We'll head to the bottom of the second, where to be the 7, 8, 9 batters due up for the Indians. ICC leads it 3-0. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tide!
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best store here.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back. Well, that third game today is supposed to start at 6, but if we take 2.5, 3 minutes between each inning, well, we won't start it at 6. As the home plate umpire give us a little bit extra time to warm up between innings here. ICC leads at 3-0. Northwest battled back well, loaded the bases
Number 29, Jackson
in the
Settlemyers.
top half of the second, but it was a fly ball to center field to retire Pearson that got the Indians out of the jam. Now to be Jackson Settlemeyer, the DH. Eli Hancock and Ty Robertson due up here in the home half of the second with ICC leading 3-0. This pitch popped up a mile high. Could be trouble as he's looking back into the sun. Drifts over in foul territory, but does make the play for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what you like right there if you're Brooks Rice.
Number 23, Eli Hancock.
So Settlemyers is retired, and now this will bring up the left fielder, Eli Hancock, coming to the plate. 1 out and nobody on here for the Indians in the bottom of the second. That pitch paints that outside corner of the plate for a strike. 0-1 is the count here to Hancock. Well, just couldn't quite find the corner that time as it drifts a little bit too far outside. 1-1 now is the count. Trying to come in a little bit of heat that time. Delivers low for a ball. 2-1 now is the count here on Hancock. We've got Robertson on deck, and if they were to reach, then we'll head back to the top of the lineup in Drew Capobianco. And that pitch missing inside. 3-1 now is the count. Like Rice might be just trying to overthrow a little bit there. So 3-1 is the count. And that pitch loses him and actually hits the umpire. Runner will head down to first. The catcher will trot back and get the ball. That one, like it may have come off his arm or his shoulder. So Hancock
Number 9, Kyle Robertson.
reach on the walk. Second walk of the day here for Brooks Rice. And now this will be Robertson, Ty Robertson, coming to the plate. He had a great diving catch out in center field to rob Peyton Martin of extra base hit, I should say, to end the first inning. Now with the runner on first and 1 out, Robertson will see what he can do with the bat. Takes a healthy chop at the first one. Comes up empty for strike 1. Again, join us tomorrow night right back here on the Red Channel as we'll have basketball coming your way. Playoff basketball between ICC and Coahoma. That will be a 7 o'clock First American National Bank opening tip. So the Davis Ford pregame show will come your way right about 6:50, 6:45. Robertson loses that one, ball in dirt, but bounces forward. Runner will not be able to advance. And he's advanced 3 times on balls that were got in the dirt or got away from the catcher. That was back in the bottom of the first. So Roncalli has been busy behind the plate as there's a snap throw over to first. Well, the Indians got a pick off earlier in the game. The infield umpire just missed it. As he never slid and never touched the bag or extended his leg when he slid back. There's a shot up the middle. Second baseman's got a glove on it. Beautiful toss over. And the double play. What a play there by the Rangers. And that started with Griffin just getting his glove, backhand toss to the bare hand, and a nice Little Caesars double play. Second of the game for the Rangers. The Indians with an unconventional 3-up, 3-down inning there, thanks to that double play. We're going to come back. It'll be Jacob Hill, Cade Greer, and Peyton Martin 2 up, 3-0 ICC with the lead after 2 complete.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was sticks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza. So when are you gonna give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Much quicker exchange in the inning there, as we were only able to get a couple of commercials in
Jacob Hill
versus getting a full block in last time. As this would be Jacob Hill coming to the plate. He grounded out 5-3 to start the contest. He absolutely blistered the first pitch he seed, but pulled it foul off that First American National Bank opening pitch. And there's one that gets by the third baseman. Just stretches glove out, but just couldn't find it that time on a rope, as that'd go for a hit for Jacob Hill.
Number 16, Cade Greer.
So this will be Cade Greer coming to the plate. He walked, but was caught trying to steal back to end the first inning, as he was picked off dead to rights. Got him by a good step and a half, as this breaking pitch missing low for a ball. Well, 3 baseball games coming your way today here at the ballpark. Plenty of time to get here. Northwest, Northeast due up next, and ICC and Northeast will be the nightcap. That pitch missing low for a ball. 2-0 now is the count. This is Reese Ruth on the hill here for the Indians. That pitch missing low, so Ruth struggling to find the zone here. He walked Greer last time. So you imagine the red light to be on here for Cade. It's a half-hearted toss over to first. And that pitch right down the middle for a strike, taking the whole way that time, was Greer. 3-1 now is the count. And that pitch comes back in on the inside, nearly hits him, and that'll be the second time today that Greer reaches on a walk.
Number 8, Peyton Martin.
So a nice start to the inning here for the Rangers. They trail 3-0. They've got runners on first and second with no outs. And this is going to be Martin, who was robbed of an extra base hit on a diving catch out in center field. He will dig in, see if he can get something going here. That breaking pitch, a beauty across for strike one. 0-1 the count now here to Martin. So runners on first and second with no outs. Breaking pitch, fouled off. Looks like it came off the foot of Martin that time, and now the count goes 0-2 here on Peyton Martin. It'll be a prime opportunity here for Ruth to find his second Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day to get that first out of the inning. 0-2 pitch. Instead, that pitch missing low and outside for a ball. 1-2 now is the count. Tennis is also in action today here in Fulton. I think that opening serve is set for 2 o'clock. Softball on the road at Northwest Shoals. Swing and a miss for strike three. Big time clutch Renaissance Bank strikeout there for Ruth. His second of the day. First out of the inning. And now this will be Hayes Davis coming to the plate. He grounded out to third. And his only at bat so far in the contest. Davis is playing first base. Swings on this first one up the middle. Martinowicz grabs it, throws it over in time for out number 2. Really the only play you had right there if you're the Indians, as he had to come in and charge that one hard. And now this will be Selby coming to the plate. He had a single out to right field, but was left stranded back in that second inning when the Rangers loaded the bases with 2 outs. And so now there's 2 outs here in the inning. ICC sees the Rangers with runners on second and third. Indians lead this one 3-0. That pitch in there for a strike. Selby kind of steps out and shakes his head a little bit. Thought it might have been low and inside. I kind of have to agree with him. Breaking pitch, fought that one off. 0-2 now is the count. Of course, as always, we welcome those members of the ICC family that's tuned in here today, but I want to say a special hello to those that are cheering on the Rangers this afternoon that have checked in. 0-2 is the count to the DH Selby. That pitch missing high and outside for a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Rangers trying to get a first run of the game here. Indians trying to get out of the inning with no damage done. Ball gets away. This will allow a run to score. So just one of those that was inside pitch. Couldn't quite get in front of it. And Greer was able to advance in that situation as well. So 3-1 now. ICC with the lead. Runner at third with 2 outs here. And the dangerous Selby at the plate here for the Rangers. Ripped it, but it's going to be a foul ball down that first base side. So now the count will be at 2-2 with 2 outs. We're in the top of the third inning. 3-1 is your score. And that one's going to get away, and for the second time this inning, the Rangers cash in on a ball that's got away from the catcher, and it's now a 3-2 contest. We saw the Indians do similar to the same thing in the top of the first. 4 pitches that got away from the catcher allowed them to advance around bases and eventually score 3 runs. So now with 2 outs and the count goes full here, 3-2. And that one missing outside. Nice at bat there by Eli as he is able to win the battle and head down to first. That's the 3rd walk of the game issued there by Ruth. Indians starting to get somebody loose in the bullpen, just starting to stretch a little bit down there. So now the tying run at first. And a big swing and a miss there by James Smith. He doubled down the line in his previous at-bat. Would love to see him do the same thing here if you're a Rangers fan, because that would possibly tie the game up. That pitch missing low and outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Nice location on that pitch there as Smith just couldn't hang off on that one. That was low on that corner. 1-2 now is the count. 2 outs, runners at first. Indians lead 3-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Clutch Renaissance Bank strikeout there to get the inning out with minimum damage done. 3rd strikeout of the game there for Ruth. We're going to take a break, come back, and hear from Renaissance Bank, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now as we move to the home half of the third inning, it's 3-2 ICC after the Rangers put 2 on the board. They're in the top of the third, being joined now here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth by the good doctor, Brad Boggs. That pitch on the outside corner for a strike. And tell you what, Brad, if you ordered the weather, can't order a better day today for baseball.
No, it's a beautiful day out here for baseball, any outdoor sport. I know you said tennis is playing, of course softball is playing, and so you cannot ask for a better day today, especially here at the tail end, the very tail end of February.
Yes.
Getting this kind of weather.
That pitch trailed back in and found the zone for a strike. 0-2 now is the count here for Capobianco. He singled in his first at bat, also scored a run. As that pitch just missing outside. Ball 1-2 now is the count. He also advanced a couple of times on some balls that got away from the catcher. And eventually, as we said, came around to score part of that 3-run bottom of the first for the Indians. And that pitch just missing up a little bit. Evens things up at 2-2. He had a nice at bat. Fell behind in the count similar to this one. 0-2. Was able to battle back and force the count to go full before delivering a shot right back up the middle for the first hit of the game for the Indians. This one's going to be popped up out of play. We'll stay at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. As is Capobianco, Mark Knowledge, and Verdon scheduled up here for the Indians in the bottom of the third inning. Reaches out, finds a piece of that one to keep the at-bat alive. 2-2 will stay the count. Their center fielder kind of shading him to your screen left you see out there. So big gap if he can get something over the head of the second baseman. 2-2 pitch. This one popped up to center field. Center fielder's going to drift over and have a little trouble with it, dancing around, but will eventually find it for the putout, out number 1.
Yeah, that sun's tough out there. Of course, on a good sunny day like today, it's great to have the sunshine. You want the sunshine, but you got the opposing team, of course, Northwest coming in. We practice in these conditions, and we see the sun. Not that we wouldn't make mistakes, but you got to learn to. You got to shade the ball. You got to put your glove up there, and you got to make the catch. And they did a great job.
Mark Knowledge swings on the first pitch he sees, and Coach Collier making the play over there in the third base box. So that'll go for strike 1. 0-1 is the count. There is 1 out. Breaking pitch hangs up just a little bit too much inside. 1-1 now is the count.
Yeah, saw some of our, of course, we've got some of our coaches out here, Adam. Got the football coach and staff out here and kind of sprinkled out through the stadium here and at Roy Crescent Field, watching some good baseball action. And got a lot of fans out today, even for an early start. Just a good warm day, people wanting to get out.
Yeah, it's one of those that if you stayed inside today, that's because your choice. Is that pitch missing outside for a ball? I was tempted, very tempted to set up the broadcast outside, but I was like, we got that late game. I just wanted to get chilly. No, we're going to stay in the ICC Alumni Association Foundation press box up top.
Yeah, if we had those first two games, I'm with you. We might would have considered that outside setup, but with that late game, I'm with you there. But Martin Knowledge fouled that one off. You still got a full count here.
3-2 is the count with one out and nobody on here in the bottom of the third inning. ICC leading this one 3-2. So Martin Knowledge trying to find a way to get on here and win this battle. And he does. That pitch missing outside, so he'll draw his second walk of the game. And now this will bring up Will Verdong.
Yeah, great job there. Good eye there by Martin Knowledge. Good at bat there. He saw plenty of pitches, fought it off, and was able to have a good quality at bat, draw the walk, get base runners on. The Indians still have a 3-2 lead, but you're also bringing up Will Verdong here, as you said, and that's key right there.
Verdong had an RBI single. It was a high bouncer that was over the head of a leaping pitcher. The second baseman had to charge in hard to try to make the play. The run would have scored, and with Verdong's speed, he would have easily beat the throw if he had tried to make the throw. As that pitch missing low for a ball, 1-0 is the count. Each team with 3 hits so far in the contest. There's one out here in the inning with a runner at first and Verdong at the plate. Snap throw over to first, not in time.
Yeah, good job getting back right there by Martin Knowledge, but also drawing the throw, knowing that that Rice out there has his attention on Martin Knowledge and seeing what kind of offensive play they're going to put on again. Snap, start the throw back, and getting back in.
Yeah, and you missed it earlier, and so did the infield umpire. A great pickoff move from Bain. Got a Northwest runner at first. His foot never touched the bag as he didn't extend the leg when he slid, but he caught him safe. Ball in the dirt. Snap throw down to first is not in time. And it's one thing that Brooks Rice has kind of struggled with today is those balls just finding their way into the dirt, getting away or bouncing away from the catcher. And Roncalli has done a good job today for the most part, keeping them in front of him.
Yeah, and that's where you got to know that as an Indian going to the plate. Another throw back to first from to Martin Knowledge, still getting in. But it's what you got to know if you're Verdong and any of the other batters coming up for the Indians is the struggle that he is having. He is throwing some in the dirt. But you also got to be aware that if you're Martin Knowledge while you're out there in the base pass, to take advantage of anything in the dirt.
2-0 pitch coming. Verdong at the plate here for the Indians. Instead, they throw over to first, and that one a little bit closer than the previous few throws.
He's sensing something, Rice is, but the good thing is he's got it on his mind, Adam, and that takes his mind away from the batter in Verdong right now. He's got Martin Knowledge on his mind.
2-0 is the count with one out, runner at first. Verdong dribbles one to the third baseman. Got a chance to turn two here. There's one, and get it again. Third.
Coach Collier's going to have a chat about that one.
Say that one was close. 5-4-3. It's going to stand because I doubt they overturned that. But that is the third Little Caesars double play of the day for the Rangers, and we've played 3 innings. ICC leads it 3-2. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and steaks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A heated exchange there between Coach Collier and the infield umpire in the exchange of the innings. As it's going to be Roncalli, Griffin, and Pearson scheduled up here, the 7, 8, 9 batters for the Rangers. 3-2 is your score. We're in the top of the fourth. Game 1 of 3 this afternoon here in Fulton. That pitch can be low and outside for a ball. This is still Reese Ruth on the hill here for the Indians. He has struck out 3. He's given up 3 hits, 2 runs so far. Both of those are earned. He has walked 4 and struck out 3. As that pitch across for a strike, 2-1 now is the count.
Yeah, going back to that double play at the end of the inning, you know, it was close over there at him, but I'm kind of with Coach Collier. He turned on that one right there. That's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases. Great job of hitting there by Roncalli, because that's going to be a stand-up double.
4th hit of the day for the Rangers. 2nd extra base hit being brought to you by Davis Ford here in Fulton, looking for your next vehicle. And Brad, you can talk about how good the service is over there at Davis Ford. Davis Ford would love for you to come by and check out their inventory. New and used automobiles available just about, what do you say, a driver away here from Crescent Field to Davis Ford.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Not even a driver. Probably for you, a strong 4-iron, 5-iron.
I was thinking for you a pitching wedge, but yes, it is very close. We're fortunate to have Davis Ford close and be great supporters of the college. As that ball was in the dirt, runner chose not to advance. Did draw a throw from Bain down there to second. So
he kind of got caught up in no man's land. A good throw on target might have been close, but I think he would got underneath the tag there. This is Griffin at the plate. He walked and was left stranded. Part of a bases loaded situation there for the Rangers in the second. Shows bunt, fouls this one off, and is made a play over there in one of the Rangers in their dugout. 1-1 now is the count.
Yeah, that was a good piece of hitting again by Roncalli there. He took that inside pitch and turned on it, and there was no way that Hancock was going to be able to get over there and make a catch on that. So good job of hitting. And back up the middle.
Breaking pitch, and now they're going to zip it over to third, and they got him.
Wow.
Beautiful play there, and got to go around the horn with it. 1-6-5 on the fielder's choice.
Number 11, Tyler Pearson.
Yeah, kind of a gutsy move there. Not that it didn't work, it did, folks, but gutsy move there by Reese Ruth. He saw that that Roncalli on second was kind of playing off there. He took the, because Reese grabbed the ground ball, and Reese decided to make a snap throw to second, and they were able to make a play on it and get him out at third. So great job on the fielder's choice, but they do still have a runner at first.
So now with 1 out in the inning, this is Pearson, who flew out to center to end the second. Takes a healthy chop at that one, misses for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count with 1 out. As Brad mentioned, there is a runner at first. That's Griffin, who reached on the fielder's choice.
As you mentioned, there is some activity in the Indians bullpen. Don't know who that is. That was kind of a slider right there coming in there that did not catch back on the inside part of the plate, so that drew a ball.
1-1 now is the count here. Pearson at the plate. Hill is on deck. That one right down the middle for a strike. 1-2 now is the count.
Yeah, you're ahead now if you're Reese. Of course, you can focus. You got that runner in scoring position out, so you do still have the runner at first, but you can focus now more on the batter.
So waiting the 1-2 pitch coming up here. That one drifts high. Runner trying to lean towards second, was able to get back on the snap throw back down. As the count is 2-2 here to Pearson.
Yeah, both teams, as we've seen, they do not have fear about snap throws from either the catcher or the pitcher.
Ground ball, foul ball, and we'll stay at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Runner at first. It's a 3-2 contest. We're in the top of the 4th. This one's scheduled for 7. Actually, all 3 games today are scheduled for 7 innings. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Good pitch right there by Ruth. He looked like he took something off of that a little bit there, got him out in front.
Number 2, Jacob.
So I guess the second out of the inning, big out right there. That does bring you back to the top of the line, the top of the order, though.
That was the 4th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Ruth. And as you said, we go back to the top lineup here in Jacob Hill. He grounded out 5-3 in his first at bat, but singled as all-speed pitch in there for a strike. Singled and eventually came around to score, part of the 2-run 3rd inning for the Rangers. So 2 outs, runner still at first, snap throw over, and no true tag applied that time. Oh, 0-1 is the count here to Hill.
Runner goes.
A little hit and run action going on there. This ball's going to be fouled off, and it's going to get out of play. 0-2 now is the count here to Jacob Hill.
Yeah, it did catch the side of a vehicle out there, too.
Well, there we go. I think that's our first vehicle hit of the year.
I think it was.
You got the myth, the man, the legend. That is Steve Diffie checking in here on the broadcast. Had a chance to hang out with Steve last night at the basketball game. 0-2 is the count here to Hill. Hard hit. Nice job laying back, waiting on that one. And that'll go for his second hit of the day.
Number 16, Kay Greer.
And now this will be Greer coming to the plate. He is officially 0 on the day, as in not having an at-bat. He's walked twice, has scored once, has been caught stealing to end the first inning. So he has been productive getting on plate. Oh, no, he stuck his elbow out in front of that one. And I don't know how you let that one go through the umpire. That was pretty easy to see there, as he just put that elbow out in the strike. I won't say it's in the strike zone, but he did put that elbow out in the way of the pitch, and a break there for the Rangers.
Well, they teach you, and one of those things is roll your shoulders. If it's an inside pitch, you're going to roll your shoulders at them. And, of course, sometimes when you roll that shoulder, you do a good acting job, and you sling that elbow out, that wing out there a little bit. Looked like kind of that's what happened a little, but there again, that's, umpire didn't see it that way. And so base on balls due to being hit by a pitch, and now you got the bases loaded and a mound visit.
Well, our good buddy Brian Lentz, who, by the way, it's Brian's birthday today as well. Happy birthday to Brian, the SID down at Northwest. Just sent us in, said that was the 77th pitch of the game there for Reese Ruth, as he's getting a talking to. Not really a talking to. That sounds like he's getting fussed at. So he's having a conversation on the mound right now. Again, we do want to remind you, Wednesday night we'll have basketball back here at the Davis Event Center. We want to encourage all of our ICC family to come out and support the Indians. That'll be a 7 o'clock First American National Bank opening pitch at the DEC. If you can't do that, you can watch it here on the Red Channel. But we do want you to come out and support the Indians, see if we can help cheer the good guys to victory and get them down to the semifinals of the Region 23 tournament, and maybe make a little push at that national tournament on in a couple of weeks up in Hutch.
Yeah, proud of the job Grant Payton, coaching staff, Coach Wilson and Coach Hayslip did this year, and swinging a miss right there on the outside pitch. But fantastic year they had, and drew a bye in the first round of the Region 23 tournament. And with that, we get the luxury of hosting
Yes.
tomorrow night, and looking forward to that matchup.
Grounder up the middle could be trouble. Martin Knowledge with a nice stop. Tags the bag and gets the Indians out of a bases-loaded jam there with no damage done. We have played 3.5, and ICC leads it 3-2. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back. Excuse me, I said a new pitcher. Actually, I don't believe it is a new pitcher. No, it's still Brooks Rice.
Number 14, Gray Bain.
As this is going to be Gray Bain coming to the plate. He had a 2-run single and his only at bat so far in the game. He'll start us off here. The Rangers have turned 3 Little Caesars double play, 1 in each inning, obviously, as they have played defense 3 times so far. So in the bottom of the 4th, ICC leading this one 3-2. This is Brooks Rice still on the hill here for the Rangers. That first pitch missing outside for a ball. That one following suit. And another pitch that's just gotten away. We've seen a lot of those today for the Rangers. So now 2-0 is the count.
Yeah, in the bottom of the 4th, be good for Indians to draw some base runners and tack on a few insurance runs here. They do have the lead still 3-2, but would like to add to that. And there's a good way to start it right there.
Strong base hit there, second of the game for Bain. And you said it, Indians need to get something fired up here, but
Number 2, Jackson
of the
Lee.
4 hits they've gotten today, it's come from the top 4 batters of the contest. And for the bottom half, it's really only been Eli Hancock who's reached on a walk. So the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 batters need to stir something up here for the Indians. So no outs and a runner at first. This is going to be Jackson Lee. He grounded into a 4-6-3 double play. So that first pitch is across for a strike.
Yeah, good pitch right there, getting across the plate. Wasn't one that he was looking for in Jackson Lee right there, and so kind of held up on that.
You got Bain at first. Don't figure he's going to be much of a threat to steal. So that pitch in the dirt, missing for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. Well, again, if you're in the area, you're watching, listening, plenty of time to get out to the ballpark to watch some baseball today, or head over to the tennis courts to watch some tennis. That starts at 2 o'clock. 3 games scheduled today here. After this one, the Northeast-Northwest game will be coming your way. You can watch that one on the Northeast live stream. And pitch missing low for a ball. 2-1 is the count. Then we'll come back. It's scheduled for 6 o'clock. I hope we stay on schedule is all I'm going to say. As we'll have the nightcap against Northeast right back here on the Red Channel. Pickoff and throw nearly got away. Nice stretch over there at first by Davis to keep that one at home.
Yeah, speaking of Northeast, they're strolling into the park here. And so getting ready to do some warm-ups and kind of watch this game as well and catch the end of this one as that one's popped up out on the foul side of right field down there and could not catch up with it, so lived to fight another day.
Yeah, good chase put on that time, but it will fall to the turf. 2-2 the count here on Jackson Lee.
Kind of an unusual this time of year 3-game setup when you have our division rivals battling each other, but it is not a division play or a conference game today, so out of conference game, the reason why there's 7 innings.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's a big strikeout there. Matter of fact, that's his first strikeout of the day for Rice, and now this is going to be Bo Rock coming to the plate.
Well, that was a good pitch right there out on the outside part of the plate, and he just had his only defense on it was to wave at it out there, and he couldn't make any kind of contact with it to stay alive. So that did bring up the K, and now, like you say, you got Bo Rock as up the plate with the runner at first.
So Rock, who flew out to right after putting a charge into one, swings and misses on that one for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of swinging through. It was had some kind of breaking pitch there coming in that was low. Wasn't able to catch up with that one to make contact, so got an 0-1 count.
Runner at first, 3-2 ICC with the lead here in the bottom of the 4th. That pitch drifts high and outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count.
Yeah, outside part of the plate there. Good eye right there by Rock.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. This one hammered. Center fielder is going to go back to the wall, looking back, and it's over his head. That's going to go for extra bases for Rock.
Yeah, that one, you got a charge into it, but you also do have a little wind out going towards center that helped. Center fielder was not able to make a turn on that one and get back there in time to make the catch. Drifted over his head. So you got a double there by Rock with now a runner at third, 1 out. So really a good opportunity now for the Indians to do some damage.
Yeah, first extra base hit of the day for the Indians. This being brought to you once again by Davis Ford. Unfortunate that time that Bain had to kind of check up. If he didn't have to check up on that one, would have easily scored, but had to make sure he wasn't going to get caught getting a little too aggressive on the bases out there. So now this is going to be Settlemyers. And he looks at that first pitch for a strike. Settlemyers popped up on the first pitch he saw in foul territory to the third base side. And that was to start a 3-up, 3-down second inning thanks to a Little Caesars double play. Breaking pitch and a nice job just finding a piece of that one to fight it off here. 0-2 now is the count.
Yeah, if you're going to hit that, you got to stay in there with it. And I'm not saying he bowed out or tried to pull out. You got to stay in with it. You got to notice that breaking pitch coming in there, and you got to keep your shoulder in and try to stay with it, stay down on the ball. And he did did kind of get a piece of it to foul it back, but was not able to get a good piece of it.
So waiting the 0-2 pitch here. Settlemyers pops this one up. Center fielder is going to drift over. This should be deep enough to score the run from third, and it will be a sacrifice fly for the Indians.
Really did his job there. Take it. You got to take that ball basically toward, like to go toward right, and toward center right there is where he took it and was able to draw in the run. So a sac fly. Did draw in the run, but we still do have a runner in scoring position there at second with Bo Rock, 2 outs in.
That sacrifice fly being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union, reminding you of the ultimate sacrifice paid for our sins. That's the ICC BSU. They meet Monday nights at 7:07 for the Chris Burrows, encouraging all ICC students to come be a part of the ICC BSU. So with 2 outs now and a runner at second, this is Eli Hancock coming to the plate. And he takes that first pitch for a ball. 1-0 is the count. 4-2 ICC with the lead. Picking up one of those insurance runs being brought to you by your State Farm insurance agent, Brandon Poland. Is that pitch missing low for a ball? For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, stop by and see Brandon right there on South Adams Street. Basically located pretty much in the middle. You look for that big red sign when you head down South Adams Street. Brandon will be happy to give you a free quote when you set up an appointment with him today. 2-0 is the count here to Hancock, who walked in his only at bat. Swings on this one, fouls it off, and 2-1 now is the count.
Yeah, it was on the inside part of the plate there and just wasn't able to turn on it enough to get a good piece of the bat on it to draw a hit, but good job of battling that pitch off, though.
So 2-1 now is the count. 2 outs, runners at second. Bottom of the fourth, ICC leading this one 4-2. Time taken by the batter, so we'll reset.
You know, speaking of that, we can have some discussion at some point today about the challenges they're facing in MLB now with the new clock.
Yes.
They've implemented this year with the pitching clock.
So there's a swing. This one foul back. I noticed that, and it's going to be interesting. It'll be something fans really want to get used to in that sense. We were watching it yesterday during lunch and how it resets, don't reset at certain times. So they're trying to speed up the game, but really MLB is not that bad of a pace. They already keep a pretty good pace.
They do. It's going to be interesting. It's a learning curve, I think, for everyone right now. And as we got the pitch coming here, he pops that one back. I don't know if catcher's going to have a play on it.
Around and will make the play.
Did a great job right there of tossing his mask to the side, turning his back, and making a catch.
Well, the Indians get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 4-2. We've played 4 here in Fulton. We're going to take a break here. A few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Davis starting us off here. It'll be Davis, Selby, and Smith. Middle of the lineup due up here for the Rangers. They trail at 4-2 after a sacrifice fly off the bat of Jackson Settlemyre scored Gray Bain there in the bottom half of the fourth. Swing on the first pitch he sees, grounder to the third baseman, scoops it up, throws it over in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what you like there if you're Reese Ruth.
Yeah, great job, and of course, great job out there fielding the ball cleanly over there at third by Will Verdun, coming up throwing.
Number 3.
So, like you say, that helps tremendously if you're Reese Ruth. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So now this will be Selby at the plate. He is 1 for 1 with the walk. Has a single. Was left stranded back in the second part of a bases loaded situation there. Was also left stranded but not in scoring position. That was back in the third inning. So he's doing his job of getting on base here. So with 1 out and nobody on, let's that pitch for ball 2.
Yeah, breaking pitch didn't quite break back into the zone. It was trying to backdoor that pitch and did not break back into the zone. It was a little high, too.
So 2-0 is the count. This pitch fouled off, and it'll go for strike 1. 2-1 is the count.
Yeah, got him swinging there on a little pitch that was a little lower, but good pitch right there by Ruth.
Came back on the inside that time, missing for a ball. 3-1 now is the count. So 3 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Nobody on here. Top of the 5th inning.
And drew the walk.
Yep, drew the walk. Second time today he has got the walk
number
And
10,
then
James Smith.
was able to head down. Looks like Coach Carter is coming out, so we may have a pitching change here. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
Hey, Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tide!
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a pitching change here for the Indians as a breaking pitch. They're going to say he went. Wow, he did not go. Did not go. So a break there for the Indians as, if anything, he just kind of moved his arms a little bit. Surprised they didn't appeal to the infield there. Strike one. Brad, let's talk about the new pitcher on the mound here for the Indians.
Yeah, you got, as mentioned, Coleman Haltom, who is a sophomore, as that pitch is on the outside, high and outside, coming into us from DeSoto Central High School, Olive Branch area. He's had 3 appearances on the year. He does have 1 win, 0 losses, 7 innings pitched as he swings through strike 2 on that breaking pitch. 8 hits he's given up, 4 runs, 3 base on balls, 9 Ks, and a 5.14 ERA so far this year.
So 1-2 is the count here. The batter is James Smith. And there's strike 3.
Yeah, you can't take that pitch right there now. I mean, he got him. The first pitch wasn't a strike that he didn't swing at, but that one right there was a strike, and you can't take that one.
That is a Renaissance Bank strikeout, the 4th of the day for the Indians, the 1st of the afternoon there for Haltman.
Yeah, that was a good job of Halton to come back on the inside part right there. It was just a really good pitch right there, and it just kind of froze him, and nothing he was going to do with it.
This run Colley at the plate now as that ball gets away, and the runner will head to second.
He's been
going to make a big turn to third as the catcher kind of couldn't find it and lollygagged to get to it.
That's a pass ball right there on Bain. That got under him in between his legs there, and it just kind of slowly rolled back to the backstop back here, and he couldn't locate it. Of course, that's when, if you're Haltom out there or you're the third baseman Verdon, you've got to yell and tell the catcher where it is to locate it.
And totally fooled him on that one as
it was a lazy swing.
So he catch one of those swings where he's like, I want to stop, but I can't stop. 1-1 now is the count with 2 outs and a runner on second here for the Rangers. 4-2 ICC with the lead here in the top of the 5th. Halton's pitch. That one missing. Now, this call of the bullpen is being brought to you by Ricky Murphy, your TM Realtor agent. Give him a call at 321-9824. That's 321-9824 when you're ready to make your next move as this pitch popped back and out of play. He's kind of joked and said, hey, when are you going to call me the official home salesman and for ICC, because he's been able to locate homes for 5 different employees here at the college over the last year. So appreciate Ricky and all he does to support ICC athletics.
Good pitch.
Beautiful strike 3 as Roncalli knew it too as he just started walking back to the dugout. Back-to-back Renaissance Bank strikeouts to get the Indians out of the inning with no damage done. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're continuing to get the exchange of the inning here. Again, it's been well extended when Northwest takes the field. ICC, they get them out there in a hurry. Now, we'll say it was Roncalli who was the last out there, and he did have to get changed up a little bit, but he actually almost beat the pitcher out. So we're heading to the bottom of the 5th inning, and it'll be the 9-1-2 batter scheduled up here for the Indians. Ty Robertson, who grounded into a 4-6-3 double play, and his only at bat so far in the contest, trying to see if he can start a big inning here for the Indians. 4-2 ICC with the lead in the bottom of the 5th. Listen to that first pitch missing low for a ball. Well, as we mentioned, Northeast and Northwest will play game 2. ICC and Northeast will play the nightcap. So Robinson fouls that one straight back into your living room to even things up at 1-1. Brad, I like the idea there. You got a little bit of the air conditioner on.
Well, I thought I'd get a little airflow going in here. I was going to be the first one to step up and cut the air on for the first time this year. And
I didn't know if it actually worked is the reason why I didn't do it.
I was getting so warm I didn't care. I was going to try it even if it electrocuted us. I was going to give her a go.
So 2-1 now is the count here to Ty.
Ooh.
And that one's going to hit him.
Kind of lost control of that one, and you've seen it on that side of the plate. What was it going out to talk to him about? But umpire, I just handed him some balls. Anyway, you kind of seen it, and that's where he'll lose. You know, if anything gets wild on him, normally it's on that side of the plate right there. For a right-handed batter, it's on the outside part. For a left-hander, which it was for Robertson, it was on the inside part of the plate, and that's why got a piece of him hit by pitch, and now Northwest is making a mound visit out there. They do have some action in the bullpen, but I don't know if they're going to make a change here or not.
Well, with this timeout, we'll take the break with them and be back with more right after this.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No change made here. Just breaking up the meeting of the mound there was the home plate umpire. 4-2 is your score. No outs. Runner at first is Ty Robertson, who was hit by a pitch. And this will back to the top lineup here with Drew Capobianco. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a run scored, and a fly out to center field. Shows bunt, pops it up, back off the netting for strike one.
Yeah, you got some speed on the base pass with Robertson here, and you got some speed because it's the top of the lineup here with Drew Capobianco. So Coach Collier was trying to see if he could get a bunt down, especially because Capobianco was at the left side of the plate at this at-bat, which gives him even a more an advantage.
Snap throw to the first, and that one almost getting away again. Second time we've seen the first baseman have to chase that one down the line a little bit. 0-1 is the count. No outs. Indians trying to tack on some insurance runs here late in the contest, leading 4-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Shows bunt, lays this one down. Only one play. Nicely done there on the sacrifice bunt to get the runner over to second. 1-3 on the putout of Capobianco, but Brad perfectly executed bunt right there. Only one play on the play.
Well, it was. I guess I was just kind of shocked Northwest didn't have any defenders even going towards second. Even had that bunt been a little bit harder back to the pitcher, then you very well could have maybe had a play at second. But again, the play was at first, but they didn't send anybody to second.
That sacrifice bunt being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation, located right across the street from the Davis Event Center. They meet on Tuesday nights as that pitch finds the outside corner for a strike here on Martin Knowledge. You can follow them on Instagram at ICC Wesley.
Yeah, Martin Knowledge up now with he flew out to center his last at bat. But you do have a runner in scoring position. Still speed here with Martin Knowledge and Robertson at second.
And that one, no idea where it missed, but it missed. 1-1 now is the count. One of those Marty kind of looked back and thought he let a good one go, and the umpire didn't call it a strike, so he'll say, I'll take that one. Doubt he takes that same pitch again, though. 1-1 now is the count with one out. Runner at second here for the Indians. Checks his swing. It's missing low. 2-1 now is his count.
Yeah, good eye there on his part. He's waiting on his pitch. You got one out here. Runner at second. Runners in scoring position. Easy. Anything down in the outfield should score Robertson with the speed there. So anything that gets out into the outfield should score Robertson.
So winning the 2-1 offering here to Martin Knowledge. Marty looks at that one. It's in there for a strike. 2-2 now is the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Man on second here for the Indians. They lead at 4-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Martin Knowledge awaiting the pitch. Looks at that one. It's in the dirt. Nice block up there by the catcher. Not allow the runner to advance in that situation. Now the count goes full here to Marty.
Yeah, good job by Roncalli back there behind the plate. easily anything just slightly out of the ordinary there could advance Robertson the third. So he knew that. Great job there by keeping the ball in front of him.
So waiting the payoff pitch here from Rice. Taking a lot of time now, delivers. And misses that one up high. And for the third time today, Martin Knowledge will reach on a walk. Stepping that on base percentage.
Number 16, Will Verdon.
Get up, and now this will be Will Verdon coming to the plate. Will grounded into a double play to end the third. He did have an RBI single and scored a run back in the first, but we're going to have a pitching change coming up here for the Rangers. This call to the bullpen being brought to you by Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Ricky Murphy. When you're ready to make the call and move into your next home, check in with Ricky Murphy and let him help you along the way. Back with more right after this.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That pitch got away a little bit. It's new pitcher in the game here for the Rangers, Blake Loper, checking into the contest here. Loper will step into a situation where the Indians have runners on first and second with one out, and Will Verdon at the plate, who is 1 for 2 so far this afternoon.
Yeah, Loper's a sophomore from Oxford, Mississippi, coming in with 5 appearances on the year on the mound, 1 win, 1 loss, 8 2/3 innings pitched, 10 hits given up, 7 runs, 3 base on balls, as he fouls that one back, Verdun does. 7 Ks on the year and a 7.27 ERA. And I will say this too, I will make my apologies. I mentioned a while ago Martin Knowledge flew out to center his last at bat. That was wrong. He had a base on ball. I wrote it down the wrong line, Adam.
It happens.
I like to correct myself when I'm wrong.
And that breaking pitch finds that inside corner for a strike, 0-2. You know what would help? You'd be able to get your lines redder.
What's that?
If you call Kegel Eye Center at 862-EYES.
Well, it probably would.
Hadn't taken my Kegel Eye Center cheap shot of the day at Brad.
Yeah, I mean, we got to. I mean, and it would. Great breaking pitch right there, and he was able to get a piece of it. That might
Trouble.
Get down.
It will. And the bases will be loaded here for the Indians.
And that's not one of those beautiful hits that you just want to see out there that, you know, that you're got your chest poked out about or anything like that, but it is a hit in the books. He was able to make contact with a tough pitch right there, and it was off the end of the bat, and it just dropped perfectly in there. So that does load the bases. It was not able to score a run off of it, but it does load the bases now for Bain.
And now this is Bain coming to the plate. He is red hot today, 2 for 2 with a pair of RBIs and a Another RBI opportunity coming up here for the catcher. He's also scored a run. And he tried to put 4 runs on the board there as he took a healthy chop miss for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely was not able to catch up with that pitch right there. And so got an 0-1 count now on Bain.
There is 1 out. Bases loaded here for the Indians. This pitch popped up, right side. First baseman giving chase and can't find it. Second baseman tried to slide underneath at that time to get to it. So nothing but a long strike there. And now Bain's got to guard the dish here.
Yeah, he was not able to. He was just able to make enough contact on that one just to foul it off. You're right. Got an 0-2 count here with, again, the bases loaded. So you do have Northwest in at the corners, too.
So big time opportunity up here for Bain to tack on some insurance runs, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland. There's a slow roller. There's 1, and are they going to get 2? No, they're going to pull him off. Oh, they pulled him off the bag. I didn't switch the camera quick enough to see that one. But the first baseman came off the bag, and they're going to say, though, and Rick's going to try to appeal to home here.
I think he's checking with McCrory, Coach McCrory, to make sure, and I think McCrory says I think McCrory said he's
off the bag.
Yeah.
But either way it goes, that is the 4th Little Caesars double play of the day for the Rangers. They're getting it done defensively. That keeps them run off the board. 4-2 is your score. We'll head to the 6th. Indians lead. Back with more right after this.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
Dane.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Dawson Griffin to start us off today. He reached on a fielder's choice and has walked. And before I even can get my camera set, lines out to the third baseman for out number 1.
Yeah, turned on that pitch, smoked it pretty good, line shot down to Verdung and right at him. So great play again. That's a 1-1, 1 pitch, first out of the inning.
So now this will be Pearson coming to the plate, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. He was one of 4 strikeout victims for Reese Ruth, who is still in line to pick up the win this afternoon. Pearson playing third base and taking, or is this still Pearson? This may not be Pearson anymore. Those they might have a change.
Yeah, they got a change.
Yep, it's going to be Thomas Cheatham. Cheatham coming to the plate. He's wearing number 7. Listed that first pitch, missing low for a ball. Haltom still on the heel here for the Indians. Cheatham at the plate, swings on this one, fouls it off. Evens things up now at 1-1. Again, for Northwest fans that are watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com, you can switch over to Northeast live stream for Game 2. And then, if you want to, you just come back for Game 3 later tonight, right back here on the Red Channel.
I think they should. I will, as he swings through that pitch right there, strike 2, 2-2. I will say this. I did smell a while ago, I think the brother Chris Burgers are fired up.
I will most definitely be taking part of those. 2-2 pitch coming.
Oh, good pitch.
Throws him on that one. Another Renaissance Bank strikeout of the game. 3 for Haltom, and he has only faced 4 batters. Now we go back to the top of the lineup, and here comes trouble in Jacob Hill. 2 for 3 with a pair of singles, a run scored for the Rangers. 2 outs, top of the 6th. That breaking pitch just didn't quite pull the string on that one as it floats over for a ball.
Yeah, his breaking pitch has been working good today, and that's where he got those Ks. He got that last K for sure, but he was not able to bring that one back in. That was a fastball. Must have been a little high there for the umpire's liking, so 2-0 count.
Hill single, but was left stranded in his previous at bat. Pops this one up. Left fielder's going to have to go back towards the gap, and we'll squeeze it. And a real quick 3 up, 3 down inning there. Just what the Indians needed. See if they can get the bats back to the plate and fired up here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Lee, Rock, and Settlemeyer scheduled up for the Indians. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center. To
Jackson Lee.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This will be Jackson Lee, Bo Rock, and Jackson Settlemeyer due up here for the Indians. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. ICC leads this one 4-2. We do have a defensive change here for the Rangers as Larson Ingram will come in and play third base for Northwest. He'll be replacing Tyler Pearson, who was just replaced at the bat by Cheatham. That pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, Larson Ingram listed freshman out of Senatobia, Mississippi, utility player.
And a fastball that just looked like it had a little bit of a wiggle to it at the end there. And Jackson Lee couldn't pick up on that one. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground into a 4-6-3 double play. This one popped back and out of play. We'll stay at 0-2. Rangers have turned 4 Little Caesars double plays today. Does that mean I owe you 4 pizzas?
Well, if you'll add it to the tab, I'm still waiting on a few of this. I'm just waiting on the first one.
So the 0-2 pitch coming. And that one missing outside for a ball. 1-2 is the count.
Yeah, couldn't get him chasing anything outside the zone there. Good patience there by Jackson Lee on his end to let that pitch go.
So waiting the 1-2 offering here. Lee hammers this one. Center fielder is going to drift back a little bit and will make the play for the out. Well, that was just a well-struck ball there. Just unfortunately, some days for Jackson, it just ain't your day at the plate, and that just seems to be it here in game 1. So now this is Bo Rock coming to the plate. He doubled, shy of the wall in center field. He flew out to right to the warning track, so he has been able to make some contact. Just needs a little bit bigger breakfast to see if he can get one out of the ballpark. And this one's going to be on a line right here, but the right fielder is able to jog over and make the play. Thought it might have hung up, or excuse me, been on a rope enough that it might have dropped, but it hung up just enough to let the right fielder, who was shading that way, get underneath it.
Yeah, he didn't really get under that pitch. He like you say, he hit it. I'm like you. I thought it had a chance to get down, but carried just enough out there so the right fielder was able to make a play on it. So 2 outs now.
This will be Settlemyers coming to the plate. He had a sacrifice fly that drove in a run in his previous at-bat. That was back in the 4th inning. He also popped up to third and found territory for the first out of the 2nd. Swings on this one, fouls it off, and 1-1 now is the count.
Still got Loper on the mound there for Northwest. So done his job. Got 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th.
So waiting the 1-1 offering here from Loper to Settlemeyer. And that one's just missing low. That's a tough pitch to hold off of.
It is. Of course, he had one to give there if he needed to. He only got 1 strike on him, but I'm like you. That was a tough one to hold off on.
So 2-1 now is the count. Breaking pitch, and it was a beauty. Across for a strike. 2-2 now is the count here on Settlemyers.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it. I think Coach Carter is wanting to try to see if we can wake the bottom order of the bats up here for the Indians.
This pitch fouled back and out of play, and we'll stay at 2-2. That's what we said the last inning, and we did get, or I should say back in the 4th, we did get a couple of hits out of that and a sacrifice fly, so just that bottom half of the lineup needing to find a way to get on here, but a big, healthy swing and a miss and a high fastball for strike 3. And that will end the inning, as that will be the first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Loper. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and more of our sponsors. ICC leads it 4-2 as we head to the top of the 7th, looking to close the door on this one in Fulton. Back with more right after this.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we move now to the top of the 7th inning. Going to be the 2-3-4 batters due up. So if you're the Rangers, right where you want to be here, if you can try to spark a rally, they trail it 4-2 in the top of the 7th inning. Greer at the plate. Well, he has no official appearance of the day. He has been walked twice and hit by a pitch. Takes a healthy swing at that one, missing for strike 1.
Yeah, Haltom's done a great job coming in for the Indians, and has really shut down Northwest, and
that pitch missing low for a ball. 1-1 now is the count.
So fantastic job in relief so far for Haltom. He wanting to finish this thing up.
Swing and a miss there for strike 2. It is a save situation for Haltom here as well, or Haltom I should say. 1-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ooh.
Oh, where did that one miss? A break there for the Rangers, as that looked pretty good, especially a chance to pull the chain on that one. Instead, he's going to flare this one out, and a nice job of getting an extra pitch here, and comes up with a clutch base hit.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great piece of hitting by him right there. It was a pitch that was real hard to hit, and he just stuck the bat out there and was able to line it there in between first and second base. So base hit for Greer. They get the leadoff batter for the inning on, which is what they need, base runners. And now that brings up Martin.
That pitch in there for a strike to Peyton Martin. He is 0 for 2 of the day. Struck out, grounded out to the shortstop to end a bases-loaded inning there in the fourth. He also was robbed of an extra base hit on a great diving play out in center field by Robertson. That pitch missing for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. He's representing the tying run here for the Rangers. 1-1 pitch. Oh, beautiful breaking pitch. 12 to 6 on that one. But amazing, he threw a 6 to 12 curveball. 1-2 now is the count. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Yeah, great job of pitching there again. He, I don't know how many Ks at one time. I know he had 3. Now he's got 4. Okay, that's what I thought. So he's done a great job coming in relief.
So now with 1 out in the inning, this will be Davis coming to the plate. He is 0 for 3 with a pair of ground outs to third and a ground out to the shortstop. 1 out. Indians trying to find a way to hang on and pick up the win here in game 1 of 3 this afternoon. The next game coming up will be Northwest and Northeast. You can watch that one on the Northeast live stream. That pitch missing for a ball. 1-0 is the count here to Davis. Check swing, foul ball. 1-1 now is the count.
Yeah, kind of all he could do with that pitch. It was a great pitch on the inside part. He just kind of check swung and was able to get a little piece of it, but fighting it off, it does get him strike 1, though.
Pickoff move over to first. Kind of a half-hearted move there to keep him honest. 4-2 is your score. We're in the top of the 7th inning. This one fouled back, and 1-2 now is the count.
Yeah, I thought he was on that one. I think he was just off, swinging through that one there with Martin. So does get the count to 1-2. Pitcher's count here for Haltom, and he can afford to waste one in a sense, if you want to call it that.
1-2 pitch. That one drifts high for a ball. 2-2 now is the count.
Yeah, couldn't get him to chase that high pitch there. Good pitch there for a 1-2 count. So now 2-2. Still in Haltom's. It's in his favor right now.
So what are the 2-2 offering here? Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Wow.
Just that, almost have to call that a little bit of a slurve action there. Slow curveball that kind of just fell off the table a little bit late.
It did. Fooled Martin at the plate. Davis. And now that brings up Selby.
So Selby, who is 1 for 1 of the day with a pair of walks, will try to keep this inning alive here for the Rangers. They trail 4-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. This one lifted. Going to be trouble. Back to the wall, and we've got a tie game. Selby comes in with a clutch 2-run home run, and we're now tied at 4.
Wow. With the game Haltom had been throwing and the Ks that he was getting there when he came in relief, sure didn't expect that, but great job there by the DH Selby with the lead runner on, and the way that lead runner got on again. Now let's remember that, just stuck the bat out there and placed the ball perfectly between first and second. Had 2 strikes on him, so great job of hitting by Northwest in this inning.
This will bring James Smith, the left fielder, to the plate. He doubled in his first appearance. Since then, it's struck out twice. And pops this one up. Center fielder, he's going to have to go back to the warning track and will squeeze it for the out. But the damage is done off the bat of Eli Selby. It's 4-4 after 6.5. Can the Indians find a way to walk it off here in the bottom half of the 7th? We'll find out. Come back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tide!
And welcome back, as we do have a pitching change being brought to you by Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Ricky Murphy, and Braden Sanders will enter the pitch here for the Rangers. 4-4 is the score. It was a 2-run home run off the bat of Eli Selby, the DH, that has tied us up here. And the Indians, do they have some magic left in this one? It'd be the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up here for the Indians. Eli Hancock, Ty Robinson, and Drew Capobianco scheduled up. Brad, you got some stats here on Sanders?
Yeah, Sanders is a sophomore out of Olive Branch, Mississippi. Has 5 appearances on the year, no decisions. Does have 3 saves to his credit, 7 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, 3 base on balls, 12 Ks. Has a 0 ERA.
So he's looking to try to come in here and close the door on the Indians, see if they get the Rangers bats back to the plate. Northwest with 7 hits on the day, ICC with 6 hits. Eli Hancock is 0 for 1 on the day with a pop-up in foul territory to the catcher. So it'll be Hancock, Robertson, and Capobianco scheduled up here for the Indians. Eli has also walked today. Swings at the first pitch he sees. Second baseman going to hurry, finds it. Throw over is in time. Nice play over there at second.
Yeah, great job over there by Northwest, still playing that sound defense out there that they've played all day. And the range of motion that Griffin had over there at second was able to field that ball cleanly and kind of make a throw on the run there, and get the out. Great job.
So Robertson was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. He also grounded into a double play to end the second. Takes a healthy chop at that one, misses for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count here on Ty. For the Indians, you just need base runners. They don't have to have anything dramatic or fancy here, as that pitch missing low for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, 4-4 is the score. Don't know where that pitch missed.
I don't either.
Looked to be really good that time.
2-1 is the count, though, on Robertson. It went in his favor.
That pitch missing, low and outside for a ball. 3-1 now is the count here on Ty. Well, if you can get Ty on, you're going to have some good speed on the bases here for the Indians. And then a solid bat coming in behind him on Capobianco. And that's what you got there. Walk issued there to Ty, and now Drew Capobianco, who singled in his first at bat, did eventually come around to score. He's also flown out to center and had a sacrifice bunt in his last at bat. And so Cap will see if he's got some magic in the bat here in the bottom of the 7th. A soft toss over to first. No tag applied there as Robertson gets back without any issues. So Capo Bianco digs in. Swings on this pitch. Hit deep. Left fielder's going to jog back and make the play, though. Boy, that one sounded really good off the bat there, Brad.
Yeah, it did. Just wasn't enough to carry either on a day like today. And again, Northwest plays a sound defense. And so able to grab that second out right there of the inning. So that's going to put it in the hands of Martin Olich right now with Robertson still at first base.
Martin Olich has walked in all 3 of his at-bats so far. Looks at that pitch, a breaking pitch that paints that outside corner or inside corner of the plate for strike 1. Boy, this would be an opportune time for one of those balls to get away from the catcher like we saw the Rangers struggle with back in the first inning, just to allow the runner to get into scoring position. But they're paying a lot of attention to Robertson over at first base, who does have good speed over there.
You got 2 outs now.
So 0-1 is the count here to Marty. Hammers this one, but it's going to be foul, and it'll be 0-2 now. A big at bat here. Oh, that one hit. That one hit a solid vehicle there.
Anyway, 2 for 2 today here.
I heard that one over my headset.
I did too.
It's the reason why I don't park near the baseball field.
If it got my vehicle, they have put a charge into it.
So 0-2 is the count. I take that back. I am actually parked closest to the baseball field than anybody else. That's because I had to unload my equipment behind us here. But I am tucked underneath the press box.
You are, yeah. Yours is strategically placed out underneath the press box here for protection. There's another snap throw on Robertson over there.
Say this, if they hit my car, I'll go shake their hand.
Sure.
Because that means they've curved one back and hit my car. So 0-2 is the count. Martin Olich at the plate. 4-4 is the score with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Martin Olich may be trying to get a handshake here.
Yeah, he may be trying to get yours.
As this one falls back and didn't hear any oohs and
No,
ahs from
I
the
heard
crowd.
it hit the sidewalk, I think, but I didn't hear it hit yours. So.
And so 0-2 is the count. There is 2 outs still. Runner at first. That's the walk-off run for the Indians. Martin Olich at the plate, going to have to guard the dish. Toss over, and I tell you what, if he might have loaded that one up through a little bit harder, might have been a close play over there as Robinson a little slow to dive back.
Yeah, he's asking Coach Connery to go back through the signs again, and he did.
So the 0-2. A flare out to right field. Right fielder's going to jog up and will make the play, and we're heading to extra innings. Free baseball for the fans out here today as we'll head to the top of the 8th. ICC and the Rangers tied at 4. Back with more right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set here for the top of the 8th inning. 4-4 is the score. It was a 2-out, 2-run home run by Eli Selby that put us into a tie contest. The Indians did get a runner on, but couldn't do anything with them in the home half of the 7th. So that's where we're at now here at 4-4 in the top of the 8th.
It'll bring Ron Colley up to bat. catcher. He did K his last time up.
Looks like Haltom is still on the hill here for the Indians. And that big breaking pitch has been there all day for Haltom.
It has. Great job with it. As we said earlier, of course, he had 4 or 5 Ks there, and so.
This one hammered. Left fielder's going to charge in and make the play.
Yeah, great job out there by Hancock to come in and make the play, get the first out of the inning.
Number 5, Dawson.
Right now, if you're the Indians, you got to be careful because Rangers starting to pick up on those curveballs a little bit and making some hard contact. Fastball finds the corner for a strike.
Yeah, good pitch right there on the outside part of the plate. Wasn't much he could have done with it had he swung, so great pitch.
This one popped up, backing out of play. 0-2 now is the count here.
Yeah, Haltom quickly ahead here now, 0-2, so you can afford to waste 1 or 2 here if need be.
Griffin hammers this one. Left fielder going to have to go back and can't make the play over his head, and that's going to go for a double. That was a fastball that just didn't have any type of movement on it. Served it up in a big-time clutch hit there. First hit of the day for Griffin,
Number 18,
and it goes for extra bases.
Yeah, it's a stand-up double now with 1 out, so you've got a runner in scoring position with only 1 out if you're Northwest, so it'll be interesting to see how they play this.
This should be Ingram coming to the plate here, and it is. Ingram getting his first at-bat of the day here for the Rangers. That pitch, big looping pitch, finds the corner of the plate for a strike. 0-1 is the count.
No activity in either bullpen either, by the way, Adam.
Yeah, we're in the top of the 8th. 4-4 is the score. There's a grounder. It'll be a tough play. Shortstop comes up and has it across the way for the out.
Yeah, only play he got right there. Of course, he knew the runner was going to third, but still the play was at first right there. So, again, gets the second out of the inning, which is the most important part. And that brings you back to the top of the lineup here with Hill.
Yeah, Hill has been hot today. He does have a pair of hits and a run scored. And an RBI opportunity here for the Rangers with a runner at third with 2 outs here in the inning. So Hill will dig in. Swings to the fastball, missing for strike 1.
Yeah, good pitch. Out there battling. Haltom is out there battling still, doing a great job. You know, gave up the 2-run home run, really was the biggie. He did have that hit. He gave up that stand-up double this inning, but been battling since he's been out there all day.
Breaking pitch up the middle. That's going to push across and run.
Yeah, that breaking pitch, as you mentioned earlier, Adam, you know, you kind of got to watch it. You know, yeah, he had him fooled on it earlier, but, you know, when you've gone through the lineup multiple times with it, they've seen it, then they've got their timing down on it, and so great job of hitting there by Hill, which apparently he's done all day today, so was able to get the RBI in, and then he's still second.
Yeah, he got a big jump on that, and that's the first steal of the day for either team, as he was pretty much sold on going on that first pitch and was halfway to second before the ball got to the plate, no throw.
Well, they're reading Haltom and his move, and they've been able to do that, and now, of course, Greer is up to the plate here with 2 balls, no strikes. Did try to show bunt there, but that was a ball. But that's just what you call studying the pitcher and doing a great job, and he knew he could get a good jump, and he went.
So 2-0 pitch coming in the dirt, blocked up nicely there to keep the runner at second. But the Indians may be getting ready to send somebody down in this sense.
They may, I don't know. And that was a great job by Bain right there to get out there and block that up, because then you're advancing the runner to third.
That pitch in there for a strike, taking the whole way that time, was Greer. Didn't necessarily agree with that call. He is 1 for 1 with a single. Has been hit by a pitch and has walked twice. Was picked off trying to steal back in the first.
You got to battle if you're out there, if you're Haltom, and he's been doing that, but you really got to dig deep here.
Breaking pitch, found a piece of it. Shortstop's going to get it. Took an awkward hop on him once he got to the ball, but a good job of staying on top of it and getting the out. 6-3 to get out of the inning. But the Rangers do get 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left on base. The Indians got some work to do here in the home half of the 8th. They trail it 5-4. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back now as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. ICC trailing this one 5-4 as the Verdong, Bain, and Lee scheduled up here for the Indians.
Yeah, this is who you want up in this situation should, you find yourself down, which the Indians now have going into, we're in the bottom half of the first extra inning in the 8th here. So this is who you want at the plate.
Verdong looks at that breaking pitch, called a strike, 1-1 now is the count. Wind has died here at the ballpark. Verdong looks at that pitch, high for a ball, 2-1 now is the count.
Yeah, got to be patient up there. You don't want to try to tie it up on one swing and think that you've got to do that, because that's not the case.
2-1 pitch, hammered, shortstop, kind of stumbled for a second, finds it, throws it across for the out. Big out there for the Rangers.
Yeah, again, that sound defense by Northwest, which they've had all day today. And they've hurt Etowama with the double plays that they've had. And, of course, again, just having that good sound defense. That was a well-struck ball, but just a good play by the shortstop.
Yeah, like I said, stumbled a little bit, was able to find his footing. 6-3 on the putout. Bain is at the plate. He takes that first pitch for a strike. He is 2 for 3 on the afternoon. He grounded into a 6-4-3 double play to end the 5th. 4 Little Caesars double plays today for the Rangers. And I'll tell you what, Sanders is feeling it as he's just begging for the ball to get it back, and now he's wanting to load up and chunked it a little bit too hard that time. Couldn't get him to chase one high out of the zone. 1-2 is the count.
Yeah, it was a good pitch on 0-2, though.
So waiting the 1-2 offering here to Bain. So that one high, not a bad spot to miss either there. 2-2 now is the count.
Yeah, good job by Bain. Got to protect the plate. We need to produce base runners.
So waiting the 2-2 offering here from Sanders. This one popped up. First baseman's going to give chase, but we'll watch it get out of play. Count will stay at 2-2 here on Bain.
Yeah, good job battling up there by Bain.
That pitch missing outside. Now the count goes full at 3-2.
Yeah, kind of an overthrow there on the part of Sanders there, because it was way outside. So Bain able to battle back and fight this count and get it to full.
So the 3-2 pitch coming.
Yeah.
And a nice at bat. So Bain able to get on base after falling behind 0-2. We'll see if the Indians elect to maybe put a runner on in the situation for the catcher. I know you have to sub him out in that case, but it looks like they're going to leave Bain on here. This is going to be Jackson Lee. Talk about somebody that's due. That's Jackson. He is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's also hit into a double play. 1 out, tying run at first. That pitch missing low for a ball.
Good eye, good eye. We, kind of on to something here. Sanders may battle back, but right now he's lost the strike zone.
1-0 is the count. Lee at the plate, 5-4 score. That pitch, had a little nasty break back into the batter. And that one across for a strike. 1-1 now is the count.
He quickly found it back. So, again, runner at first, 1 out for the Indians.
Indians trail this game by 1. Tying run is at first in the bottom of the 8th. This pitch fouled off. And so now the count goes 1-2 here on Jackson Lee.
Yeah, Sanders way ahead now. He's back ahead in the count. 1-2. He can afford to, if need be, to waste one here. But if you're Jackson Lee, you just got to do what you can to protect the plate and put the bat on the ball.
Awaiting the 1-2 pitch here.
That's what he
did. Put it to the right side of the field. It's going to be trouble. Going to have to hurry. And the throw is in time, they say. And Coach Collier is going to come out and argue this one. And I'm going to have to apologize as I did not get the camera switched over in time on that one. That's been the second play over at first today that has not gone the way of the Indians. So Lee looked like he beat it out there. So a tough break for the Indians. As I said, I do apologize. Did not get that camera switched over quick enough. So now with 2 outs, tying run at second, this is Bo Rock. Boy, he's put a charge into a couple of them today. Why don't you go ahead and walk this one off here, Bo?
That'd be nice. I'm sure that would help Coach Collier's blood pressure a little bit right now as well.
So tying run at second here for the Indians. There's 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. That pitch inside for a ball. Yeah, that infield umpire's had a tough day today.
He has.
So 1-0 is the count here to Bo Rock. And Rock's going to wear one. So now Rock, representing the game-winning run, will head down to first, and now this will bring Jackson Saddlemeyer to the plate. Saddlemeyer's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Did have a sacrifice fly back in the 4th. 2 outs. Saddlemeyer's with the tying run at second. Winning run at first, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Drama here between ICC and Northwest. This one lifted, could be to the gap. Left fielder's going to have to hurry and does make the play though. And that will do it. The Indians will sneak out of here, the Rangers will sneak out of here with a come from behind 5-4 win. And I tell you what, the infield umpire cannot get off the field quick enough here, as Coach Collier is going to have a handful to say to him as he's coming over to congratulate Northwest on the 5-4 win. We're going to take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There was a heated exchange as we left the inning there. The infield umpire actually came back, and as he walked off the field, came back onto the field and was yelling at Coach Collier, who had already walked away from the situation. And if anybody knows Coach Collier, you know that's not what you want to do if you're the umpire, especially after you walked off the field. I understand, it was a questionable end to the game. And so for the Indians, they do drop it with a final score of 5-4. Let's go ahead and look at your final lines on the afternoon. The Rangers score 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. ICC 4 runs on 6 hits. They also had no errors. Brayton Sanders gets the win. Coleman Haltom will be tagged with the loss there for the Indians. So a tough day at the ballpark there in Game 1. Game 2 will be coming your way next for the Northwest fans. As we said, it is scheduled to be on the Northeast channel down there, so they'll be getting set up in the exchange meeting. So we're going to have an abbreviated version of the Renaissance Bank postgame report to hopefully try to help them get set up here for the second game of the day. Your final score, 5-4. Rangers come back and win it. As that's going to do it here. We'll be back at around 6 o'clock for Game 3 between ICC and Northeast.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.